There we go. That was weird. Okay. There we go. My mic wasn't connected. That's weird. Okay. Wow, that is a lot. 9 days. Oh, I'll tell you later. I'll tell you later. Okay. I think I'm all set up now. I just wonder why that was not working. That was really weird. Look at that. That's what was wrong all this whole time. And I didn't even notice it until just now. Okay. Hopefully you guys can hear me well. Everything sounds wonderful. If not, let me know. Actually, let me turn this up. Sounds a little quiet on the mic. Although I can't really make the mic go any louder. Okay, well, we'll just talk louder. Hopefully that will make things go. Let's go ahead and hop into game. Maybe that will play.
Ted, my boy, it's gonna be legend. Wait for it. Dairy. Legendary.
Stop the music. Went back to the old camera. Oh, it looks bad. Okay, hold on 1 second. So much I gotta do. Does that look any better? No, it still looks dark. Why does it look so dark? Got too much junk up here. There we go. I think that's got it. I think that fixed it. There we go. Okay, great. Now we are working. Now we are working. Okay. Well, I do apologize about all that. It streamed the other day, so I'm streaming today. Saturday night. Thank you guys for hanging out. Here on Twitch and on YouTube. It is your boy Ghost in the house. Yeah, right here. Chilling. We got a little bit. We got a little bit of MSQ, along with some trials, or a dungeon, then a trial. I've already gotten to the level 93 quest, so I'll catch you guys up. We went to another city. We helped that city out with finding their merchant makers. The storm had taken a pretty big toll on their merchant, or their people that basically are artisans, and we had to help figure that out first before they could help us with the feat. And then once we got the feat, one of the other contestants basically took Wuk Lamat and stole her keystone, and so there's that. So now we are on to the fourth part of the right to succession trials. We're in level 93, where we're in the land of the giants. We spoke with a few of them, learned a little bit about their pastime, and now we are going to be working towards getting our keystone from this particular land, which is what I'll assume that we'll be doing in this level of quest. So let's lock in and see how far we can get tonight. I'd like to get through all of the rest of 93 tonight. But thank you guys for hanging out. I know you could be anywhere, but you are here with me, so I do appreciate that.
God set is one tall mountain, and we're supposed to climb it?
Do not expect to walk here unchallenged. Tell me, stunted ones, did those short legs bring you all the way from Tulerola?
He's speaking the old Yokhui tongue. The words are difficult to catch.
Hey, what up, Brian? Dropping by to say what's up. Appreciate that, my guy.
Though your words are crude and cumbersome, I use them for your benefit. You are a claimant in this right of succession.
That's right.
Then, if you die, Tulerola loses a potential ruler.
That's a dark thing to say, friend. I get the feeling you don't share the opinions of the other Yokhui we've met.
We do not grovel before Galul Jaja like those shameless lapdogs. My brethren and I.
My cousin is at the theater right now, listening to a symphony orchestra play one of the Final Fantasy games. Yeah, Final Fantasy game music is huge in the symphony stuff, bro. Huge.
Overlords.
We might be on this tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
The giants have their own factions too, it
We
seems.
might be on this tonight. I think we're gonna wait to see
You
what the
think
trial
your
brings.
kin weak for showing deference to my father, but they do not follow the man. It is his peace they respect, a peace they always wanted, which they realized could be had right here.
Justifications of the craven. They turn a gaze from all
We might be, Brian. I haven't decided yet or not. But the kiddies were drinking last night, which is why I couldn't stream.
Years and more. They are unworthy of bearing our legacy. I will reclaim the glory of our people and our ascension begins with the death of the third promise.
Stop! I don't want to fight you.
Oh, I was trying to stop the talking, but I guess I can't.
Then die on your knees. Opportunistic vermin seek to feast on us, do you?
You do kind of look like that one dude from Lilo and Stitch. Yeah, so pour up a few and then turn the game off and let's just chat. Yeah, that's not gonna be the play of the night, Brian. I'm only playing like once a week now, just because of everything else I had going on. But we might pour a shot or two. I haven't decided yet. The girls were here last night and they were drinking. That's why I couldn't really stream last night, and they left pretty much all of this. Like, I think the bottle's usually full to here, and it's right here. So that's like 2 shots. So I'm gonna help them out. Gonna help them out. We're gonna pour up a double shot there. And about a shot and a half, roughly. Sip on that a little bit. All right, let's get back to the story.
Get down here. Your neck will be the first I snap this day.
Mosquito.
That's right.
Cheers. Yes, cheers. Ooh. I need a little ice.
Why do you help us?
I didn't put much thought into it. My legs were moving before I knew what was happening. I suppose I feared you'd die before we had the chance to get to know each other. Before I could learn more about you.
To what end?
Oh, that's simple. If we're to share the land, it's the best way for us to become friends. How is he?
He'll live. Not quite ready to walk under his own strength, however.
If you could stay and tend to him, the rest of us will continue on to Wuk Lamat.
Understood. Be careful up there.
This changes nothing. We will not forsake our conquest.
As you like. You want to kill me, you're welcome to try. But right now, you might want to worry about your comrade.
On a mountain of that size, there are bound to be creatures even I've never heard of. I'll trust you to lead the way.
Then we climb. Gefurler is waiting.
Oh, okay. I'm at the dungeon, babe. Right. I got your message. I listened to it while the last part of the cutscene was going. Thank you. I appreciate that. I will. We'll talk. We'll talk. I know you'll be at the game tomorrow, so I don't know what your Monday looks like, but I'm off Monday. If we can get a chance to talk for like maybe 5 or 10 minutes after you get done with the whole thing, we can really kind of chop it up. But I won't spoil it for you. I will not spoil the end for you. I think you're going to be mildly disappointed in the end. Not with. I'm just going to leave it at that. You might be mildly disappointed. But it was. You're right. It was a long video that I worked on. I do expect it to be a video that will do well over time. I'll go back and look at it from time to time just to see how it's doing. Whew. Okay, I don't think I ate enough to drink tonight. This one, I'm already feeling just this little shot.
You're just a lightweight.
Really? Is that what we're doing?
I mean, that's all. 'Cause you definitely ate enough.
I have not. That bowl of chicken and noodles was the first thing I've had since 8:30 this morning.
You ate enough. You're right.
Okay, whatever. I don't see you coming over here with your glass.
Wasn't I drunk last night?
What's that got to do with the price of tea in China? You want to come take a drink with your husband? No, I just want you to take a shot with your husband. Just take a shot with your husband. No, I don't have to get you drunk. You want to take a shot with your husband or no? Boy, I tell you.
Trying to get me drunk due to
No, I'm not.
Twitter.
Where's your cup at? Where you?
I don't have one.
We'll go that way and grab one. I actually don't have the black screen on right now, so give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. So I won't be on camera. I had to get her situated with her drink. All right. You in game yet? No? How? What, babe? Oh, okay. As I said before, I'm no fighter. I follow from a distance and keep well out of the way. While I didn't mind guarding Ernieville on the river, I look forward to swinging a blade on the front lines this time. The bird must roost somewhere on the mountain. We'll need to be wary of the skies as well. Hey, what up, Jody? How you doing, buddy? You know what? I probably should plug my little... I'm shamelessly plugging my other video, y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm going to be shamelessly plugging this video. I put a lot of work into this video, and so I'm going to shamelessly plug it because I needed to do better. I needed to do better, so we will. What? It's weird. Okay. Oh, because I'm duh. Okay. Bam. There's that. And then I'm gonna share it. Indiana Jones for MVP. I don't know yet, Jody. I don't know. I don't know yet. All right. There's for both. I know I already posted it once on YouTube, but there it is for both. That is the video that I worked on for over a month of the grabbing information to share with everybody that I think would be important if you are looking. I still don't believe. Okay. He hasn't really had to play quarterback yet, Jody. And that's the problem I have. We haven't relied on him to win a game yet. JT kind of in the Rams game was kind of the catalyst that got us down the field. A.D. Mitchell kind of flubbed some things up that kind of, he bailed Jones out on a very fantastic catch and then blew it by fumbling it through the end zone. And then he took off another touchdown off the board by a hold call. So, in reality, we haven't really had to lean on Danny just yet. That's why I'm having a hard time being a believer. Let me know when you're in the game, man. Yeah, so that's why I have a hard time believing in him. I'll believe in him when we have to lean on him to take us down the field for a game winner. Denver game, we got lucky. We got that call right as we kick the extra or the field goal with no time on the clock due to the fact of the penalty. We got to the other 3 games we've won have all been blowouts. If you go back and look at the scores, they weren't even close. The Raiders was 40-6. The Dolphins was 33-8. Who was that that played the other game? It was a blowout. I was looking at this the other day. I'll change that out already. Yeah, Raiders game was nasty. Nasty, egregious work, as they say. Well, just lets me know what I need to do there. Okay. Didn't give me what I wanted. for me. Go through here. Yeah, so week 1, 33-8 versus the Dolphins. We won 29-28 on the field. Oh, damn it! On the field goal. Oh, the Titans. That's who it was. Titans. We beat them 41-20. We lost to the Rams 20-27. And then the Raiders was 40-6. So we should spank the Cardinals tomorrow. Should, being the key term. I don't think Kyler Murray's playing tomorrow, which is bodes well. Then next week at the Chargers, that game will tell us a lot. I think we'll either be 6-1 or 5-2 after that game, and then we'll have another win with the Titans in week 8. So we play the Titans twice before we play any other divisional games, which is kind of weird. Then we got the Steelers. The Falcons, then the bye in week 11, then the Chiefs. We'll play another team from the division until week 13. We play the Texans. Yeah, and the division right now is looking pretty. Right now is looking easy. Jags look pretty good overall. So we play week 13 and week 14. We play the Texans and the Jags. We play the Texans at home. The Jags on the road. Then we're at the Seahawks. So we get to play Abdo's team. I'm sure he'll be there. Take us over the Jags at the moment. Yeah, overall I would too. Then we got the Niners. We don't know what the Niners are going to look like by the end. In week 16. We close out the season week 17 with Jacksonville at home and week 18 at the Texans. So we don't play 13 from week 13 to week 18. We play 4 divisional games out of those next 6 weeks, and only 2 divisional games every week prior. That's wild. And we potentially could have, with the Jags in week 17, we could potentially have that all wrapped up by then. So we'll be seeing you soon, Gruffler. Okay. I see that my wife is logged in. Invite to party. Okay. Are we jumping on Discord with me, my dear? Okay, no worries. I can hear you. All right, let's get registered with the dungeon. Yeah, so that's going to be an interesting game. Interesting close to the season, I should say. Because right now I feel like we're on cruise control. Our schedule's pretty favorable. The Seahawks could give us trouble. The Jazz could give us trouble. The Steelers might give us some trouble. You going DPS or you switching to something else? Oh, that's right. You don't do healer in this level, huh? Okay. All right. Well, we got one of the 2 hardest positions to find. So, hopefully they won't take long with the registration. Well, hello. Are you riding your alpaca? Get off the alpaca. I don't think I got one yet. There we go. Oh, doing a dungeon in your swimming suit, huh? Awesome.
Great arm.
You don't pay my sub. Thick stick. Okay. Be right back when we're gonna watch the video you posted. Okay, it's a long one, Jody. It just ain't gonna be a. Oh, let me go watch this real quick. Oh, I stepped right back into that. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I definitely stepped right into your way. Yeah, it's a long video, Jody. It's super long. Okay, I thought I was in the safe spot. Let's try this. So the goal is what? To find where both points at are frozen? guess I'm not dead. Ooh, that was a little rough. see, crystal fragments are either safe zones are 4 crystals, right? Damn it. Overlap. Stop. Overlap or no? Say what? Yeah, these fights will take a long time. Boss has 3 major abilities in between phases, okay?
I am Gur Furur, Elector of the Dwanservent. Prepare to be tested.
Water's not bad.
Prove you are worthy to rule. Chronicles of it. Recount the fury of erupting beaks. Chronicles of it. Return the hunger of roiling waters. I will take the measure of your resolve. Implacable strength of the mountain, be mine! Spirit of my brethren, your thunder roars! That you should endure my fury. Chronicles of Hell, record the cruelty of merciless storms.
Oh. All right. That was a little bit of a work. All right. The hero left. By default, I received 2 player accommodations. Yes.
Very good, Claimant.
What up, the other black man? Sorry, I'm just now seeing you. Oh, the bot isn't on. That's what's happening. My bad, the other black man. I forgot to turn the bot on. I'm a part-time streamer these days.
You are much bigger than the others in the village.
All Yokui were once my equal in size, but ever since we were decimated by disease, it is rare to see a child reach our former stature.
You speak of the contagion which afflicted
Right,
the
it should be up
Shaktural
and running
expedition.
now. Sorry about that, the other black
The one
man.
recorded in your murals.
It is a chapter of our history that is entangled with the legend of the Golden City.
I've heard that legend originated with...
Hell no, to the no, hell to the no. Visions our ancestors had, to be precise. Preceding the campaign into Shaktural, many were visited by dreams of glittering splendor. They described a paradise that knew neither war nor famine, where people lived lives of eternal happiness. A single dreamer might have been dismissed, but when dozens, if not hundreds, spoke the same, the luminaries became convinced it was divine revelation.
Then the expedition.
Its purpose was to find the City of Gold. Yes, help was marshaled from all the territories under our control. Lands were scoured on a massive scale.
Oh, man.
Ah, little wonder the legend is so similar across Tural. Those involved with the search would have passed the stories down to their children.
Another claimant, I see. I will test your worth, as I have tested those who came before you.
Pull out this little 5-hour energy shot.
Here and now, I think he means.
What up, Lefty? No platinum trophies? No, Lefty, no platinum trophies. I don't do all that. That's for you real gamers. What up, Lefty? How's it going? Lefty, I did put out that video I was telling you about. If you ever get a chance, if you get an hour and a half of your life, you need something to listen to, check it out.
For you and your sister's success in performing the feat of proof, you both shall be rewarded.
Ooh, excuse me. keystone.
Three to go.
Yeah, Lefty, that hour and a half long-ish video reminded me of your award show. I know you had people help you out along the way, but just the editing part of it, still making it fit and all that.
Mayhap not whilst being hounded by Bakul Jaja and his minions.
Again, that swine shows his disdain for the right.
Strangely, despite his eagerness to antagonize us, he withdrew as soon as we fought back in earnest. I cannot fathom what he was trying to achieve. On a similar note, I'm also curious as to why you chose the peak of Warkor Zormor for the conclusion of this feat. The earlier stages saw us learn the history of the Yokui. Does this location also hold some special meaning for your people?
Yeah, especially on a long video like that. On shorter videos, you do more on your shorter videos than I do, but on the longer video like that one, oof, there is no,
All these monuments.
unless you just recorded something and then throwing it up. Editing work on a long video is not fun.
Is enshrined in this earth. Alongside them are the heroes who bravely stood their ground when Valigarmanda brought ruin to Urkopacha 8 decades past.
Oh, excuse me.
That explains why there are so many.
Zorolja, I should have known you'd arrive here first.
Third promise. How relieved I am to find you in good health.
Really?
Zorolja, you bastard! I should end you here and now!
Guys, let me know if the game sound too low. It's kind of low on my end, but I don't know how it sounds for you guys.
You will mind your conduct, or you will leave.
Right. Sorry.
I probably need to go get my gear repaired. It's been
I see
been a
no
minute.
reason to delay further. Show me my father's sepulchre.
Papa has a grave?
Upon this monument are inscribed the names of those who sealed away the monstrous Valigarmanda, your fathers included.
Gulul Jaja, Master of Resolve and Reason, Champion of Peace.
Look at
Appreciate
this.
everybody who's stopping by, stopping
Kettenrock,
through, hanging out, lurking, whatever you're
navigator of
doing. Appreciate
enchanted
that.
oceans.
Make sure you're on the YouTube side, you hit the like
Kettenrock,
button. If you're
The
new to the
Lamental
channel,
Explorer.
hit the subscribe
Does this
button.
mean he joined Galul Jaja on his travels?
Kafkiwa, Seeker of the Unknown. How strange to see your name here.
It was unheard of to build living sepulchres for those who were not Yokui, but their great deed demanded recognition.
Master of Resolve and Reason, Champion of Peace? Papa really did some amazing things.
He carved his path with martial skill.
Yet it was clever thinking which allowed him to trap Valigarmanda within its own ice magics.
Martial skill and clever thinking. I can't compete with Zorolja's mastery of the Head of Resolve's techniques. And when it comes to knowledge, Kona's the one who most takes after the Head of Reason. Is there anything that I've gotten from Papa? Something I do
Your
better
compassion.
than the others?
You're compassionate and you're willing to learn about other people's races. What else defines your father besides strength and knowledge?
What else defines him? Oh, of course. Papa's love for peace, for his people. That is what he's given me. And I'm fighting to preserve the peaceful Tural he built. What in the hells was that?
Yeah, that didn't sound good.
You must return to Warlar's Echo immediately. Valigarmander has broken free.
Valigarmander has broken free. I knew this stupid dragon.
I presume that was about the unholy sound?
Valigarmander is free.
So y'all didn't get to see this. I did this off screen, but they talked about Valigarmara early on in the level 92 quest that I did off stream. As I promised, I would do more of these off stream, so I wouldn't take y'all through the story as much. Try to get you to where fights were going to be at, and so on and so forth.
We have been gifted an opportunity to outpace our rivals.
Okay. Oh, stupid bird. I don't want the bird. See, he's way back. Okay. Can I get back? Oh, yeah. We're not. We're just gonna go ahead and take the. We're going ahead and take the portal, y'all. Take the portal. I was gonna ride the bike back, and I was like, for 100. Good, you're back. There is so much I would explain, but by the time I arrived to investigate a sudden surge in the ether, there was already a fallen giants everywhere. Right now, everyone is preoccupied with the treating of the wounded. Pray, catch your breath, and then lend a hand where you can. Okay. Pick up some blue dye. Yeah, now you may enter the trust. Okay, great. That is not who I wanted. Yeah, 2 more times. Nope. Okay, well, we'll just go ahead and get it ourselves. Anytime there's conflict, we have to get our boy out. Alright. There's conflict. There's conflict arise. We gotta get Miss Guardian some. If you're ready, there are many injured here who need aid. You should find anyone passed out from their wounds. I ask that you alert me to them. Otherwise, I shall be tending to whomever requires the most urgent healing. We can gather here once we've seen to those people's hurt. here. You, the third promise's protector. Everything was bathed in bright red, and searing heat enveloped my entire body. I couldn't move. Yeah. Everything burns. The touch of cloth is agony. I yet will live. Leave me. There are others in more dire need of help. Hi, baby. You have a good time?
Yeah.
Good. Huh? Wabuki Boo?
Yeah.
Oh.
What's this?
What is what?
What's this?
Oh.
I don't know.
It's let the adult. This isn't an appointment thing. It kind of helps your mom keep track for things.
And what?
It's not yours. You can ask your mommy if she'll get you one. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Grandbaby's been gone for most of the week, so I hadn't seen her until tonight. All right, let's go track the last one. There's Alpha Node. This guy's sitting on the ground. He must be in real bad shape. Ugh, my wounds. There's nothing serious, but this dryness in my throat. It's as if all the moisture has left my body. Okay, well, that doesn't sound good. Right. Yeah, I was doing some shot with my wife earlier. I think I honestly probably should do a few more, but whatever. I've done all I can for now. The injured you found were awake and alert. And that is all. That is well. We left the injured as comfortable as we could. Many were suffering from the burns to a great or lesser degree. Did a fire sweep through the village? The details are unclear. Once I healed the giant attack by the mountain bird, the group's leader, Porlora, I believe they call him, bade me depart. It was then that I felt an intense wave of ether and returned to find Warlow's echo in this state. I rushed over to the first giant I saw. Though delirious with pain, he repeated the same warning. Falagama has broken free. Thus did I contact you all with haste. Well, we're going to need more information than that before we can deal with the situation. Yes, we should speak with the Temple Guard and see what's become of the Skyrune's prison. All right, we're gearing ahead into a dungeon soon. How soon? I don't know. I know soon. I probably shouldn't run around in circles. Follow everybody else. Speak of Temple Guard. Let's see where we're at in the story. Real quick. Got a couple of quests before. Got this quest and one or two more before the next dungeon. The High Luminary grants you entry and awaits you within.
What happened?
So it's true. The ice has failed.
Surmurwar, tell them what you told me.
A short while ago, a claimant paid us a visit.
Boklaja. Is it Boklaja? Is that his name? I always forget the guy's name.
Who enters this hallowed hall? Ah, a claimant.
Oh, and here we have the mighty Valigarmanda.
This dude is nothing but bad business, bruh.
A terrifying Vitral. With every awakening, it has seared its ruinous name into the memories of a new generation.
Yeah, Boklaja.
Good little terror.
So they're twins, technically. Basically, one body, two heads.
You stayed napping right up until the day I needed you.
Explain yourself.
It is as they say. Kulul Jaja caused its magic to run rampant, trapping it in a frozen prison of its own creation. Clever. Clever. To unmake it, it would be quite tricky. 2 spells must be cast at the exact same moment. A conflagration intense enough to melt the ice, and awakening flame to rekindle the slumbering Vitral's soul. The only ones capable of such harmonious execution would be the heads of reason and resolve. And the blessed siblings, Bakul Jaja.
What's up, Eric? How you doing, buddy? What year is this? It's 2025, Eric. How you doing, buddy? It's been a minute. Been a good minute. How you been? Welcome to the stream.
I might have overdone the fire a bit.
Utter madness. Why have you done this?
For the throne, of course.
Long time no chat, not bad. Just working and sleeping and working some more. New Lego set. when I can. Okay, nice. Nice. Appreciate you stopping through, even if it's just for alert. If you want to hang out, want to chat, we can chat as much as I can. As you can see, I'm listening to parts of the story. Some of it I read. This is Final Fantasy 14, if you didn't know by the title. Wife got me into playing this about right before I left the contest. And this has been the game I've been playing to catch up to her. We have caught up to the expansion that they're in, but not necessarily where they're at.
Yolol has been dispatched. The Landsguard will send a contingent, I am sure. But there is no telling when they will arrive.
Idiot! This monstrous act is a step too far, even for him.
So, what's the plan?
If we leave the Vidral to others, it will be a massacre. Some might call it the wiser choice, if I don't want to fall behind the competition. But I could never live with myself. And my supporters deserve a better ruler. So that's that. I will stay and fight Vali Yarmanda. This is an enemy so powerful that even my father failed to slay it. Alone, I don't stand a chance. I understand you've no obligation to aid me outside the right of succession.
Yeah, we don't, but we will.
But for the sake of Urko Pacha and its people, I beg you, join me in this battle.
We're gonna go. This is the kind of challenge I live for. Haven't touched the contest in almost 2 years now, I think, and honestly, never felt better. Man, Eric, I can 100% agree with you. Left April of 2024. I told my wife,
Skyruin should prove a big enough challenge for all of us.
let me get through this cutscene and I'll explain.
Far be it from us to abandon a dear comrade in her time of need.
Dear comrades now, eh? I have to say, it does have a comforting ring to it. Knowing someone has your back makes it easier to do what you have to do.
And what will we do?
One committed to winning the contest above all else would race on ahead.
If you resolve to slay Vali Yarmanda, we'll need to find out where the beast went.
That's what we have you for, old friend.
Inform the Pelu of the danger. They may need to flee to lower ground.
All right, cool. Now we get through that cutscene. Headed out. Just go on YouTube to rest my eyes from my book. So I'm gonna go back to reading. All right. Talk to you later, Eric. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you swinging through. Greatly appreciate it. Let's see. All right, let's finish out this part of the quest. See, a tried and true method of comparing sightings with other signs of passage is the most reliable, but also the most time consuming. There is a second option, not as reliable as the first, but if we're lucky, it will let us certain the Skyrun's whereabouts far more quickly. Though a tutorial rule Bardal of extraordinary nature, Valagamar is still a creature of this world. And like you and me, it is thus sustained by corporal energy and possesses a unique ethereal bounce, which means this device should come in handy. What is that? Why is there just a hand floating in a floating hand? That's what I just said. Wuk Lamat, floating hand. Now, that's not the time to be playing with toys. Exactly. This is no toy. This is an ether seeker. Its name suggests gleaner. Gleaners use it to detect the ether of living beings. And you've had it in your backpack this whole time? Can calibrate it to follow a specific ethereal aspect. The problem with the Valagamar, however, is that it can shift freely between the elements of fire, ice, or lightning. Well, we know that in order to awaken Valagamar from its icy imprison, Wuk Lamat cast a spell which quickened its fire aspect ether. And the residents here were unfortunately afflicted by burns. Therefore, the logical conclusion is that upon breaking free, Valagamar unleashed a great fiery blast. Then the choice is plain: fire. The Seeker, however, is not without its faults, as we were not able to input our query's unique etheric signature in advance. The device will respond to any living source of fire aspect ether. So, we have the reliable yet slow method of information gathering versus the potentially swift but easily misled Gleaner tool. I say, why not pursue both methods at the same time? Good idea. We'll have the first to fall back on if the second fails. You travel with me then, Duran, in the case the Seeker leads me to some other fiery fiend. Okay, I got you, player. The rest of us can stay behind and talk to eyewitnesses. The more Skyrim sightings we can prepare, the more accurate our information will be. If no one has any objections, I shall remain here in the village to tend to the Yokoi. Very few are seriously injured, but I am wary of the wounds inflicted by a creature like Valagamar. I should like to be close at hand should their condition suddenly worsen. Right then. It sounds like we all have work to do. We should be on our way as well. All right. All right. So you got pointing away, then we run into the trial. You still in game, babe? Okay. Oh, that's right. There you are. I see. Kind of. Okay. We head to the outskirts of the village first, then set the Seeker to detect fire aspect ether. Okay. Alright. Thanks for everybody who is still here hanging out. Appreciate you guys chilling with your boy. We are in the Dawn Trail expansion of the Final Fantasy. We're a little bit less than, I would say a little bit more than a third of the way through the quest. through the main story of the expansion. Right around a third of the way through. Alright. Right. Secret is ready to go. Warlord's Echo is still suffused with the Skyrim's residential ether, so I've excluded it from the search area to prevent it from swapping the sensors. Let's begin tracking, shall we? Alright, I guess we're off to follow the Seeker. Affirmative, tracking nearest source of fire aspect ether. Thing move a little faster. Oh, there you go. Beep. Source of fire aspect ether located. Tracking disengaged. Okay. Not quite the legendary creature we were after. Oh, would you mind dealing with the fire sprite? It would continue to confuse the Seeker if we leave it be. Guess I gotta take out this fire sprite. You know what? I didn't check my gear. A necessary measure, I'm afraid. Let's try this again. Affirmative. Tracking nearest source of fire aspect ether. Okay. Hey, this thing to move just a smidge faster. Beep. Source of fire aspect ether located. Tracking disengaged. Okay. That is not what we're looking for either. Frightening enough, but again, not what we're looking for. Can you be so kind? Okay. My thanks. I'd ask if it gave you any trouble, but considering who I'm talking to. Seeker, resume tracking and do try to point out something useful this time. Affirmative. Reassuming tracking. Off the tracker again. Source of fire aspect, 8th year located, tracking, disengaged. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Another remnant of Velgamar's last rampage. The creature's flames rest assured to seek her as corporal ether. In the words of the Tuliolo saga, when Valgamar's rage out of control, its fires burn forever. Its ice does not thaw, and the lightning crackles without cease. Thus, the Dwanservent is able to turn the Skyrune's perpetual magic against itself, trapping it within an unmelting prison of ice. This is no mundane fire, but some kind of everlasting sorcery. Once again, it is strange feeling to see a fanatical poultry proven true. The important thing is that the fire was classified as a living ether. We can feed a sample into the seeker and greatly improve its accuracy. One moment. Okay, there. Now the seeker should ignore any ethereal signatures but Valgamar's. Had I realized it was possible from the start, then you needed to have to fault those creatures at all. My apologies. It seems I still have much to learn from this journey, as a gleaner and as a guide. Alright. Alright. The Sky Rune. The Sky Rune. This time the seekers should be attracted slowly to Valgamar's ether. Resume tracking based on last sample. Affirmative. Resuming tracking. Sample ethereal signature detected. Engage accelerated pursuit mode. No, we haven't done. To the northwest. Okay. I'm gonna have to do that one day off the to the west. Ah, there it is. Find the safe way down now. There's a thing in here. There we go. All right. Coming up on the trial, ladies and gents. Got to get to the part of the quest, and then we should be on the doorstep. That doesn't look like good. The secret was drawn directly to the Skyrim's fire. Now we know we set the correct parameters for its ethereal aspect. I'll try increasing the threshold of ethereal concentration. That should direct us to the tutorial video itself. Recalibrating sensors, resuming tracking. Okay. I think I need to be going more this way. Boy, it sucks not being able to fly. Got a little bit of traveling to do. Pretty soon I won't be big enough to not have the beast attack me while I'm traveling about on their sights. They'll be coming up on me. No reason. Okay. I think we've noticed that Vagabond was inside the passage. Let's head through to the other side. Do a little run on here. Lara Tortal. Okay. All right. What is wrong with that thing?
The trail ends here, it seems. Could Valigarmanda have shifted its elemental aspect? It does have 3 to choose from, after all. In any case, I'm almost certain the Vitral was headed in the direction of Wuk Lamat. We should let the others know we have a likely location.
Alphino is assisting the Yokhoi with their evacuation. He thought they could use a healing hand with the injured.
So where is Valigarmanda?
Wuk Lamat. Its stratified layers contain a wealth of crystals, said to be the source of its many-colored glow. After 80 years of imprisonment, the Vitral will be in dire need of sustenance. It would have been drawn to the mountain's energies.
So Valigarmanda seeks to replenish its ether.
Yeah.
Then we'd better not give it the chance.
Stop!
That mountain is sacred ground. I forbid you to set foot on it.
Sorry, it is not our intention to trespass.
Bro, we here to try to help.
But you must understand, that's where Valigarmanda has gone. If we don't slay it now, it will slaughter countless innocents. Just like in the old days, I beg you, permit us to enter.
Out of the question.
capable of defeating Valigarmanda. Either you seek to defile Warcore Lara Door, or you are fools.
I guess we're gonna be fools then.
If you doubt their chances, how would you feel were we to join them? The monument to Valigarmanda's defeat bears the names of 7 heroes. With our forces combined, we also number 7.
It's true.
7 weaklings are no less doomed than 4.
Zoralcha, you've come to help as well.
Against my sound advice. While the rest of you were tussling with this sky ruin, we might have secured an insurmountable lead. A minor delay. It will not change the contest's outcome. I would take the measure of this Tural withdrawal my father was unable to kill.
With both my brothers here, this battle is all but won.
Your celebration is premature. I never said I would let you pass.
Brother, no! We do not bear arms against our own people!
What an odd thing to say. As I recall, the inhabitants of Chir Wagur Sultan do not consider themselves members of the Tuliyolal nation. I'd hardly call them our own people.
What does that matter? Members or not, everyone in Tural is part of our dream for peace. If you would hurt them, then you'll have to go through me.
She saved me from the mountain bird. Now, then, the same eyes. Eyes of stone. Words of stone. We are still in her debt. This is true. Consider the debt repaid. But do not misunderstand. We do not submit to Tuliolan rule.
Aye, you've made your point. We can talk more once the contest is over.
I ask your name.
Wuk Lamat, protector of peace, and soon-to-be Dwanservent.
Bold claim with both your brothers standing right there, but okay.
Even people with wildly different ideals can find understanding through earnest discussion. I believe that wholeheartedly.
Thank you, everybody
As
who is
do
still
I.
here hanging out with your
I
boy
won't
tonight.
give up until we
Appreciate
reach
that.
a
I know
compromise.
we are going through some of MSQ. It's on the way to. We just finished the dungeon, and we're on our way to a trial.
Assuming you survive, my old bones and I will be waiting here for the true heir's return.
Your thoughts have always been a mystery to me, brother. But I'm relieved to see you put aside the contest for the sake of the greater good.
Our nation is a fortress, and its people the bricks with which it is built. The more that are lost or broken, the weaker Tuli Yolal becomes. Even the crudest rock has value as a stepping stone.
Come on, you two. Forget about the right of succession for now, and help me fight this overgrown snake bird.
Snakebird, aka dragon. Or worm, as you know, we were called earlier.
I don't care how strong the Sky Ruin may be. We're going to put this menace down for good.
Alright, the door is now open, accessible during this quest, and when using duty support system, you can have the opportunity to take the trial with a party of NPC companions. Some of the allies' roles are different from those normally select. Interesting. Okay, my dear. Alright. Alright, we're waiting on the wife to finish doing what she's doing on her side before we try to jump into this trial. Hopefully it won't be a long wait. Excuse me. Sorry for yawning. Been quite a bit. Alright. So that's less than 5 minutes. That's not a bad. That's not a good sign. It's a good sign. It's a good sign. Say what, babe? I am in. Workaladora. Right at the door of Workaladora. I did not see you. Lalatorota. We had to pass through a passage. So. Alright, so. You remember where our dungeon was, right? It is to the north and west, slightly, of there. Yeah, it's like northwest of there. I'd say probably a good. We had to pass through a passage, the Indelible Passage. We had to pass through there. All right. Say what, babe? Jacoby Brissett to start against the Colts. All right. Again, thank you for everybody who's here hanging out with your boy tonight. Either lurking in the background or even if you have chatted. If you're on YouTube, make sure you click the like button. Help push the algorithm a little bit. Get us noticed in the algorithm. If you're on the Twitch side, appreciate you hanging out. Say what, man? No, it's not behind it. I don't have that much of the land opened up yet. You go back east a little bit and then go north. And then there should be a I don't see you on the map anywhere. I'm not in an instance. I probably could be in an instance. I don't know. I don't. We're coming up on the 5-minute mark, so maybe a little longer than 5 minutes. You know what I didn't do before I did this? Check my gear. Probably. Yeah, I probably should fix my gear before I went in here. Let's see if I got time. The Sky Ruin trial, the Warlock. Ladora. I'm going to go fix my gear real quick. Hopefully we don't pop before then. Go, 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 go. Hurry, hurry. Ooh. Yeah, that was Don't worry about that. Ha. Fixed. In time. Hey, 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 hey. You listening, we don't judge. You listening, we don't judge. Alright guys, we are in it now. Trial. wasn't sure what to do there. I was out of that. That's all. That hurt a lot. Both tanks are dead. Both tanks are out. Nasty. I don't understand that. Okay. All right. Okay, let's finish up the rest of this quest line story.
We did it. We slew Valiarmanda. A feat that even the great Gulul Chacha couldn't manage. For you, Papa!
There's no denying it was an impressive achievement, but I wouldn't be so quick to claim we've outdone Father. The Vidral was weakened by decades of imprisonment. Had we faced it in its prime, we wouldn't have fared a fraction as well.
How can you say that? 80 years couldn't have made that much of a difference. Could it? Oh, who am I kidding? Papa's still the best.
You fought well, though. We'll go with that one.
I did, didn't I? Even if it wasn't at full strength, we defeated a living legend. I swear, I'll surpass the old man one day.
The Sky Ruin lies dead, and still, I've yet to prove myself the miracle.
Well, I suppose we should head back and join Erenville.
We did leave him with only Sarelja for company.
Okay. Oh, you proud expression speaks of successful hunt. Not that I'm surprised, at the least. The Zorajah came back earlier, but they left almost immediately with Zorajah. Until he seemed disinclined to share in any victory celebrations. That's not unusual for Zorajah. No, it's Bakla Jaja that concerns me. He's probably far ahead now, making the most of the mayhem he caused. I still can't believe he did something so evil just to slow us down. If we hadn't slain Valdemar, it was only Urapaka risk. There would have been deaths across the entire continent. I am more certain than ever that Bakla Jaja cannot be allowed to rule. I have to catch him and take back my keystone. Alright, so we got a feat of eyes. And the promise of peace. So let you guys finish this out with me. Shouldn't be too bad, actually. But Yoko must still be anxious and wondering where and when Valdebrand will strike next. I suggest we hurry back and ally their fears. Alpha knows as well, I should think. Yes, you're right. We shouldn't have let them worry another moment. Chocobo should be about ready to disappear now. Before we do anything else, we should talk to Gufferlaw.
To the temple, then.
Okay.
That won't be necessary, heroes of the hour. Valigarmanda is no more. Yours is a victory worthy of song.
We had plans for a second feat to be conducted here in town. But the recklessness of your fellow claimant has rendered them pointless.
A second feat?
The feat of ice. You are to fortify Valigarmanda's prison. How shall we proceed, High Luminary?
What more would we test, Zulmurwer? They have defeated the Sky Ruin and saved the gods know how many lives. If they are not worthy heirs to Gulul Jalja, then no one is. Now that our last claimant has arrived, we can proceed with the formalities. For the skill and bravery the three of you have shown, I award you each a second keystone.
That makes 5. Only 2 left to collect.
Except that one of those 5 is in Bakul Jaja's thieving hands. He will answer for that. And for losing Valigarmanda.
You have brought lasting tranquility to our home and earned the gratitude of every Yokhui. May glory and prosperity continue to bless Tuliolal as we enter this new age.
Swirl of Jai, he don't he don't relish in nothing.
Was never much of a talker, our brother. If you're up for it, you should visit the capital. I'd like everyone to get to know you and your people better.
Ha! I'll consider it if it's one of you two who claims the throne.
Then you need only await a missive from Sunperch. I'll be sending out invitations.
Today is a day for unusual visitors.
You, Wuk Lamat, was it not? I doubted you could slay Valigarmanda, but the quiet skies proclaim your triumph. Had the Vidral been suffered to roam free, it would have terrorized us all. Once again, we find ourselves in your debt.
You owe us nothing. We fought because we wanted to.
Yet a debt has been incurred. All the same, it will haunt me if I do not repay it.
I wouldn't even know what to ask for.
Perhaps he can tell us about the dreams of the Golden City.
Oh, good idea. That was on my list of questions I wanted to ask.
The Golden Dreams. Yes, we have records of our forebears and their visions from the time before the Shaktural expedition.
What did your forebears see?
A heavenly land, suffused with a golden glow. Its people lived as gods, never aging, never dying, free from hardship and conflict. Every building was a palace, and in their midst reigned a silent goddess, a statue so tall even my kin would need lift their gaze to behold its visage.
A statue of a goddess. That's new.
Aye, and compared to the abstract imagery we'd previously heard, this was a detailed description.
The dreamers were consumed by their visions, compelled to seek out the paradise they'd been shown. They journeyed to Shaktural, where they died in droves.
Those who go in search of the Golden City do not return. The tales Wuk shared may have been rooted in historical fact.
Perhaps. Who can know the truth of it? Once our ancestors left the forest, there were no more dreams, nor dreamers.
The forest? What do you mean?
From the very first, the visions were set to visit only those who worked the quarries in Yaktel. But after they were ravaged by disease and saw fewer newborns, they were forced to abandon that territory. Once our people's withdrawal to Urkopacha was complete, we never again dreamed of the Golden City.
So only Yokwi in that one specific area experienced the visions. Fascinating.
Well, we're headed to Yaktel next. Maybe we'll find out more when we get there. Thank you for sharing your stories with us.
I do not require gratitude. I merely repaid a debt. Farewell, Wuk Lamat. I do not think our paths will cross again.
One strange individual right there. Okay, close this out. Oops, that is not what I was trying to do. Don't think Volpolor and his brethren will have a sudden change of heart about Tuliyola. But that doesn't mean they'll never change at all. Today is proof of that. Okay. One last quest. I think it is time to return to Tuliyola. After scaling Torolo's tallest mountain and battling the legendary beast to death, even the dauntless heroes like you could possibly use a rest. In any case, there are preparations being made before we can visit the next destination laid on our saga. The respite would be most welcome. I believe I hear the four-odd cabins calling our name. Okay. All these little blue quest marks here. We'll get those there later. A little more free time. Tuliola. I don't know why I didn't go there initially when I went to get my gear repaired first, but whatever. I went where I knew. I had a short period of time to get it fixed. Go. Rest well, everyone. We can meet back here later on. I have a small errand to run in the city, so I leave you to recover. You will be heading to the palace, Wuk Lamat. Wuk Lamat, did you hear me? Lost in our own little world, it seems. Well, no matter. I'll be back soon enough. And the tenant is staying by to unlock your cabin. Enjoy your stay. Alright. I think it's the first time we actually went in the cabin. Welcome back, Master Tinsley. Your cabin is just as you left it, minus a light layer of dust. Okay, maybe it's the second time we've been in here. I don't remember the first time. Wuk Lamat.
You have a moment? There's something I wanted to talk to you about.
What is on her mind?
So,
Don't spit it out, or
it's just too stuffy in here, that's what.
what?
We should go outside. Aye, a nice walk in the fresh air, that's what we need.
What? What is going on with her? Okay. Sorry to drag you away from your nice, comfortable cabin, but I could feel the walls closing in. Oh, I know. I'll take you to one of my favorite places in Tuliola. That should help me get my thoughts in order. We'll go to the Pleasant Quarter and make our way up from there. Bro, could have just had this conversation in the cabin. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Phew, Peshwa, what are you doing up and about? Is your back feeling better? It is healed now, so don't make a fuss. Besides, I can't be lounging in the bed all day when you're out there fighting your hardest to win the throne. You're the claimant with the greatest love for peace. I love this nation of ours, and lending you my support is the least I can do. When I see you smile like that, how can I not be encouraged? Oh, there's plenty more who believe in your cause. I can recruit a whole battalion of smiling faces if you think it'll help. Yours alone is more than enough. Thank you, Peshwa. And thank you, Third Promise. I shall pray for your success in the contest. All those smiling faces. Sorry, Duran. I'm getting distracted. It's just that with the progress we've made in the contest, even these everyday encounters feel that much more special. Do you think we can take our time and maybe wander around a little first? Then we can head to that spot I was thinking. Really, Doc? You got me out the cabin to walk around to clear your head before you come and bother me about something you want to talk about?
This is much better. I used to come here all the time when I was little. I'd look out over the whole city, and whatever worries I had would seem so small. Do you remember what I said at the top of Workor Zormor? That I would fight to preserve Papa's peaceful Tural? Well, I've been thinking a lot since then. About what peace really means. If it's just the absence of war. And it brought to mind all the best parts of our journey so far.
Bird people. Peel to peel. I forgot who the name of that tribe was. There's the Giants. Okay.
I realized nothing gives me greater joy than the happiness of others. Life has its ups and downs, but the company of family and friends and the music of their laughter is what makes it worth living. And as silly as it might sound, I've come to believe that those smiling faces are the best measure of peace.
That's the sort of thing I expect you to say. You wish for a world like the Hokyoi's dream. I think we can go with the first one. That's the sort of thing I expect you to say.
Really? I feel proud somehow. It's an answer I arrived at by trying to be true to myself. That you think I succeeded, it means a lot. So, this is my plan.
When I become Dwanservent, I'll build on Papa's peace. Our people will live together in harmony.
She's a lot.
It's just like Kryl said. By taking the time to hear their concerns, understand their feelings, and consider how best to serve, with each passing day, I'll be that much closer to becoming the leader I want to be. It's hard for me to say how much I've changed since the contest began. But there's one thing I can say with confidence. I wouldn't have come this far without you as allies.
Well, that's true.
If it wasn't for you all listening and feeling and thinking along with me, I would have never learned so much, and in so short a time. There are 2 keystones left. After everything that's happened, and imagining what could happen, are you still willing to walk this path with me?
That's what we're here for, right?
Thank the gods for that. Well, I've nothing else to get off my chest. I need to head to the palace, but I'll see you back at the cabins.
Really, Doc? You couldn't have told me that at the cabins. I was chilling. I'm just sleeping in my gear, bro. That's gotta be uncomfortable. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, y'all. Yawning off faces. They really need to give our characters some words sometimes. I know it makes it difficult because everybody has such different personalities. You don't want them all to have the same voice. Good Lord. Let's see who I get this time. Hey, it's Omega. We'll take Omega. Alpha Node. Okay. You look to be in good spirits. I assume your leisure time was well spent. I was glad to snatch some quality sleep myself. After all, it will soon be back to the road for us. Okay. Alright guys, that is where we are going to leave this one at. I will pick it back up again on another day. Myself, we have quite a few tasks before the next dungeon, so I'll try to push through some content off screen, as well as do some ether currents and stuff like that. I need to get some flying stuff unlocked. It's a lot of flying quests. This is all what I need to unlock so far. So there you can see I need roughly about 8 more currents in these 2 areas. And then we still have these 2 areas still to go. Or those 4 areas still to go. And then I need several quests, as you can see. Which those blue markers that you're seeing pop up, those requested will get me those done. So I'll try to get those done on my own at a different time. But yeah, let's get to the sign out here. Let's get to the sign off. Let's get to the discussion screen. Thank you guys for hanging out with your boy tonight. I know you could have been anywhere on Saturday, but you decided to kick it with me here on the Final Fantasy 14. So I thank you for that. We will be back. Honestly, a lot of my video time has been devoted to the second channel. If you haven't had the opportunity yet to experience the second channel, it is a firearms channel. Just putting it out there for those who don't know or who might be interested. There is the link to my latest video on that channel. That is a significantly long video, but it is got a lot of great information in it for potential people who are looking for something as far as self-defense is concerned. That has some good information as far as self-defense coverage that you might be interested in. But thank you to my wife for hanging out with me in the dungeon and the trials. Thank you to you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I will catch up with you guys very, very soon. Until then, it is your boy Ghost Dog signing out. Peace.